Hey, good people. You're listening to Rudy Radio, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man, and this is He Said, She Said, a show that explores all types of topics from the male and female perspective. We're going to make you laugh. We're going to make you cry. But most of all, we're going to make you think. Please share this episode with as many people as possible on social media. You can text them to tune in. And if they're in the house with you, tell them just come on, sit down and listen. Remember to always leave your comments right in the chat section. And I want to introduce my co-host because he is way too quiet. Hey, Noel.
Holla at your boy. Your boy is about to be 50 years old on Friday.
Oh my God. The
yes.
big 5-0. So how do you
big 5-0. I'm very upset because I want to have a party and I can't have a party. I can't have a party because
you can have a party. You just can't have the big extravaganza that you wanted. You can have a party. You can do that.
I need to have the big extravaganza. I've never had a big extravaganza. I want to have a big extravaganza.
Okay, after the show, I'm going to give you some ideas on how to have a really great party, which is...
I don't want to vacuum up glitter all day.
What?
Yeah, because you talk about throwing glitter and stuff. I don't want to vacuum up glitter.
You're not going to throw glitter. Glitter is not for you. That's for me. Come on, man. Let's start the show. It ain't about you. It's about the people.
Okay. So here we go.
All right.
Besides losing weight.
Okay.
These are the top 5 resolutions you make, and you know damn well you ain't going to keep.
Oh, I want to start. I want to start. Please let me start. I got to go.
Go ahead.
This year, I ain't having that mess. I'm leaving him or her because I'm tired of them. You know you ain't going nowhere. You've been there 15 years saying the same mess. You ain't going nowhere. We tired of hearing you talk about it. Just close your mouth and suffer in silence because we're tired of hearing it.
So the New Year's resolution is you say you're going to leave.
But you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
That's a good one.
You know
That's
it's right. Think about it. How many of your boys are like, I'm sick of this. It's a new year. I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I ain't going to let her aggravate me. She ain't going into the new year with me. And at 12 o'clock, his lips are so tight around hers, you would think that she passed out and he's trying to resuscitate her.
Oh, man. And you know the Pow Pow session is likely to happen on New Year's. You want to bring the New Year's in, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, the Pow Pow session always changes everything. Avoid the Pow Pow session.
That's how you do it. So if you really want to keep this New Year's resolution, stay out the bed. Stay out the bed.
So let's say you have the Pow Pow session and you leave anyway. What does that say?
It says that you ain't right. That's what it says.
Wow.
It says that really what it says is the Pow Pow was good, and I just wanted to get it one last time before I say goodbye.
Wow. That's you know, and that says a lot that you got to have a New Year's resolution to break up.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time. My girls, I'm sick of him. I done went through this for so many months, so many years. Listen, this gonna be a new year. It's gonna be a new me. I'm gonna do me. And January 1st, hey girl, what's up? Oh, I can't talk right now. Oh, okay, give me a call back. Is everything all right? Yeah, because you know so-and-so is here. Okay, what happened to your new year? He's still there? So then you ain't new, huh? You ain't new. You don't want the new?
Okay, so let's say you have this New Year's resolution. Your New Year's resolution, you about to leave who you with, right?
Uh-huh.
Is there a grace period on how long it's going to take for you to punch out? Is it January 2nd? Is it January 15th? Is it Martin Luther King? Is it Martin Luther King's birthday? What day?
Listen.
What day you punch it out?
It is not a grace period because, truth be told, if you was going to leave, you would not wait until January 1st.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
There's no grace period.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Now you cooking with fish grease. You don't need no resolution to leave nobody.
Soon as I hear somebody say, I'm going to leave them in the new year because I'm leaving the old year behind me, I'm sitting there looking at my clock talking like, yeah, okay, 5 to midnight. They still sitting over there in the corner. Yep, midnight, they kissing. Yep, she lied again.
Especially with the COVID weekend, the COVID New Year's. Because where you going to be COVID New Year's? Like, where are you going?
Are you kidding me? There are going to be a lot of New Year's Eve parties. They're just going to be social distancing. I think people are crazy to do it, but folks just can't stay in the house. They're itching to get out. And just about every catering hall, especially on Long Island, is going to have a New Year's Eve party.
That can't be. That's a super spreader event.
Well, they're doing social distancing and you are required to wear a mask. If you don't have a mask, they will have a mask for you. If you refuse to wear a mask, then you are refused entry. Now, imagine that. You drunk as a skunk on New Year's Eve arguing about a mask. You know somebody about to die.
And that's the other thing. Like, are you really wearing a mask? When you gonna be in here just toe up all night? You gonna be drinking all night? Are you really wearing a mask? Hey, boy, Atlanta, Georgia, Florida, Texas, y'all are wilding. I'm trying to tell you, y'all are wilding.
And that's the reason why. This one thing ain't gonna happen. You're not leaving him. You're not leaving her because guess what? Where you going? And there's COVID. You're just gonna walk out and meet somebody new, and then what? You just gonna romance her? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's easier said than done.
That's it. If you were gonna leave him or her, you would have done it already. Don't be telling us you're gonna leave because we laughing at you because we know you lying. You know, just deal with them. Try to make it work because you know you're not leaving. You ain't leaving. If
break it up is not a resolution. Let's be clear on that.
It is not. It is not. It is not. It's a decision. And you could have made that decision September 1st. You didn't have to wait until January. If you needed a 1st, you could have did that August 1st. You could have did that June 1st. You don't have to wait until January 1st. I don't get it. I really don't.
Listen, that's like one of the craziest things that I've ever heard. A New Year's resolution to break up.
Yeah.
And don't think that you ain't gonna be sitting in the house with all this COVID running around looking at your partner like should I stay or should I go? Remember that song? Should I stay or should I go? Remember that song?
Yeah. I do remember. You know? But they always say it. I've already heard it. Yes, I have. I have a girlfriend. She's like, no, E, this year I'ma do it. And I'm sitting there like, nah, I don't think so. You gotta have faith in me. No, you have to have faith in you. Because you know you should have left 5 years ago. So this new year ain't gonna make no difference. Yeah. And I have some friends that are guys. You know, when you get older, it's a little bit different. And they're like, I can't take it no more. I'm sick of the mess. You got 3 kids running around the house looking just like you. You ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. So
3 kids running around the house, COVID running around outside.
Right, you better stay inside.
All these calculations just ain't adding up. You ain't going nowhere. Big homie, all the men, you know you ain't going nowhere.
Stay home.
Women, y'all know y'all ain't going nowhere. So don't even make this a resolution. You setting up 2021 set up for failure. It's already set up for failure. You failed your first test.
Okay, listen, we have to be a little supportive and give encouragement. If by chance this is what you want to do in the new year and you need a little help, you can always contact a life coach. I'm available. 516-564-3836. Living the dream. Living the dream, life coaching concepts.
Let's try to keep black love together. Let's try to keep black love together.
I would love to, and we're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we can talk about that black love.
Water is like tears. If you save water, you can save tears. Drops Foundation. Every drop counts.
I am Madame Francois, and I'm introducing my new luxury skincare brand that's available to you at an attainable price. Discover my beauty secrets, luxurious, effective ingredients with proven results, and a price tag that doesn't break the bank. Come indulge with me at lesmadamefrancois.com.
I'm Doozy Bots Dave, and my prices are Doozy Bots. Come into LI Telecom at 2287 Route 112, Medford, New York, or call me at 631-833-9679. I dare you!
Round 2. Fight!
Hey, happy New Year, everybody. Happy birthday, Noel.
Happy birthday, Noel. Happy birthday, Noel. Happy birthday, Noel.
Let me say this too.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to LeBron James.
Who?
Happy birthday to my cousin, Michael Haynes.
Okay, so you should.
And also happy to my uncle, TT. This is Tia's father, Tia Haynes' father.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday to TT Haynes.
All right, TT Haynes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
He's deceased, but we still keep him close.
Okay. As long as he's in your heart, he will live forever.
You know that's right. So today, I'm here with my magnificent co-host.
Oh, if we were in person, I would do a curtsy. Thank you, darling.
Yvonne, the motivator man. Okay. And we are discussing, besides losing weight, these are the top 5 resolutions you make. And you know good and damn well you ain't about to follow.
Ain't gonna keep them.
You ain't about to follow this. So number 5 was, you say you leaving, but you really ain't going nowhere. You ain't breaking up nowhere.
Nowhere.
Now with all this COVID going outside, all this foolishness, you get your little stimulus check. Yeah, you stay right there.
But it ain't even COVID. They've been saying the same thing for the last 5 years. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, like you said, you could have left September 1st.
That's right.
So number 4.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you got to take a deep breath, I need to restrain myself. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Go ahead. I'm holding on.
Stop talking about you going to cuss less this year. You know you ain't cussing no less this year. I say this to myself every year, and I fail every year. Some curse words just flow off your tongue so eloquently, so smoothly. You are not going to stop cussing this year. Just go to the bathroom in the dark and hit your little toe on the corner of that bed. That's a cuss word right there.
It's waiting to happen, right? It's just sitting there waiting to happen.
You ain't going to make it through the day. The purpose of a resolution is to have some success. You're not going to make it through the day, especially if you got babies running around this house. I'm telling you right now, you going to cuss if you got kids running around that house.
All right. I had to take a deep breath on that one because that is so funny. If I had $1 for every time somebody said, See, I was gonna stop cussing today, but see what happened? No, I don't see what I see what happened. You didn't stop cussing.
You ain't stop cussing.
I agree with you. That is one. Everybody says, you know what? I'm gonna stop cussing in the new year. My question is, if you're gonna stop cussing, what started you cussing?
Your mama, your daddy.
Oh, shut up.
Your mama, your daddy.
Oh,
Your mama, your daddy. That's how everybody start cussing.
Oh, shut up.
And don't think because you in the church, we don't know that you cuss. Don't do that either. Oh, I go to church, I don't cuss. Yeah, right.
There are some people I know that don't curse at all. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a very small population of people.
And I'm quite sure it's a small population, but I do know people that do not, never even ever slip. And I am so proud of them. I am so proud of them.
And if you say, and if you do comedy, you do a podcast, you do ignorant stuff. You sell drugs. You do all types of ignorant stuff. Don't ever say you're gonna stop using the N-word, because that is part of your vernacular. That is part of who you are. Please stop that foolishness. We know the truth. We know the truth.
And the other one is mud plucker. Yeah, see, I had to change it around so that I could, semantics will keep you holy. But man.
That. Mud plucker?
Mud plucker.
I like that.
Mud plucker. Oh, yeah.
I gotta use that.
Yeah.
And Rudy had a good one. Focaccia, if I remember it properly. Focaccia.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Like focaccia bread?
Yes. If I remember it properly.
Like focaccia bread.
Yeah, something like that. He had a good one. Like, come on, people.
Listen,
stop.
My mother.
Let's do reality. Let's do reality.
My mother is one of the few people I can say doesn't curse. She doesn't slip. That's not her. But she kept hearing this one thing and she started adapting it. And she would say, "Oh, please shut the front door." And I was like, "Is the front door open?" And she says, "No, you know what y'all say." And I was like, "Mom, do you know what that means?" And she says, "Yeah, it means like go away." "No, Mom, shut the front door means." And she was like, "Oh my God, I told Deaconess William the other day, shut the front door." I said, and she left saying, "You ain't as saved, Clara ain't as saved as we thought she was."
Now let me tell you something. As much as your mama don't curse, is as much as my mama curses. Oh, my mama will drop some bombs on you, boy. She don't care where she at. She don't care where she at, who she talking to. She gonna drop some bombs on you.
Yeah, my dad would cuss you out like he was getting paid for every word.
Oh, man.
And it was precise. It was, and it hit the air like a knife. It just cut right through it. Yeah. Some people can do it. They really have. Some people have a really good craft at cussing.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. I cuss a lot too. And
I know.
People always say to me, "Noel, I'm really surprised that you could go an hour without cussing." Listen, what are we talking about here? We out here trying to make he said, she said, pop. We trying to make this pop.
I always have to bring you back, though.
With your FCC, we ain't trying to have these issues.
I always got to bring you back because I got to remind you, you cannot be cussing at the folks that listen to us every week. Now, see, your show, Not Just Sports by Noel.
Oh, yeah, we cuss.
On Wednesday at 6:30 and Sunday morning. I mean, I was flipping through Facebook and you was turning the air blue. I was like, no, I shall not be a part of this.
Yeah, we are a cable show. We are a cable show on this.
So I'm assuming that your New Year's resolution is not to stop cussing. That's your New Year's resolution. I will not stop cussing.
Not to stop. Yes, because I'm trying to have success. I'm trying to
so you want to win.
Successful.
You want to win.
Yeah, I want to win.
Year. Okay, so you want to tell the truth this year.
We're going to set some realistic resolutions.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. Realistic resolutions.
Yes. Can we? And the reason why we're giving you all these tips is because we're trying to help y'all out. Because what we're going to talk about and you're going to listen to is all the stuff you already put on your list. So we want you to take all of that right off your list.
Yes.
And think of some stuff
Yes.
that you really can do. If you a cusser and you don't want to say mud plucker, but you want to say the real phrase, then don't put on your list you're going to stop cussing. Put on your list that you're going to advance your vocabulary. Because profanity
That's not.
is
I'm not going to let you say that now.
only used because the vocabulary that you want to use, you don't have.
That's not true.
Because, oh yes, I can give
That's
you
not
a
true.
couple of words to
Let me ask you a
substitute some cuss words that will knock you right out. Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm
Who are
listening.
the 3 greatest wordsmiths of your lifetime?
You mean speakers?
Yeah,
When you
3
say
great
wordsmith?
wordsmiths. Yeah, 3 great wordsmiths.
Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, and King Hollis. Now I think King Hollis will cuss you out.
Okay,
Because he's
good.
from
I'm
the
glad you
city.
said that. See,
I
for
think he
me,
will. I think he'll cuss you right out.
see, for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's Richard Pryor.
Stupid.
Richard Pryor's genius.
Well, he is. His
He's a
timing is
wordsmith.
impeccable. Listen, his timing is impeccable.
Here's the other one.
Who?
George Carlin,
Yes.
impeccable
Yes.
wordsmith.
Yes.
And the next one is
What?
Howard Stern. And guess what? They all curse.
They do, but I'm not a Howard Stern fan. But you can love him. Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to.
I love Howard Stern.
Okay,
He
just
is
a
hilarious.
caveat as a human, you're my co-host and I'm your co-host. So if I was sick with cancer, or you were sick with cancer, I'd like to think that you would be there for me and I would be there for your family.
Uh-huh.
I need to know why Robin died and he didn't do nothing. Let's
Robin
move
didn't
on.
die.
From cancer?
She didn't die.
Robin's not dead?
No.
Google that.
Don't say that. I listen to Howard Stern every day. I listen to Howard Stern this morning.
Google it. I heard
There's
she
nothing
died.
to Google. I'm the Google. I listen to it every morning.
You are not my Google. That's what I heard.
I listen to it every morning.
I heard.
Robin
I heard.
is alive and kicking. Matter of fact, Robin has beaten cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Googling it. So I'm wrong.
Yes, you
still
are
don't like
definitely
it.
wrong.
But I don't like him anyway. But you can. You can.
You don't like him because he throws baloney on women's behinds. That's why you don't like him.
No.
Okay. But
That's
if
not
you
it.
gave him a listen,
No, that's not it.
you would understand how brilliant
That's
this man
not it.
is.
Okay. We're going to deal with our show. We're not going to deal with his show because we're going to agree to disagree because he's not brilliant. Okay.
But he's a wordsmith and he cusses. So it goes back to your point that when people say, oh, you curse because you lack vocabulary, that's simply not true.
I'm still going to disagree with you because
See, curse words are used as exclamation points to express another word, almost like an adjective.
Mhm.
It's a word that's going to describe the other word or put more of an emphasis on the other word or put more emphasis on your sentence.
You can put emphasis without cussing.
You can.
You can.
But guess what? I can't.
Now,
especially
there you
as
go.
Comedians.
I gotta
especially
tell
as
you.
comedians. Like,
I gotta tell you.
I'll be
That's
honest.
growth. That's
I'll
growth.
be honest
But
with you.
you said,
I tried not using the N-word. Right? I tried not using the N-word, right? So, as a comic, as a black comic, and you're going into a black room, there are times when you need to use the N-word to make the joke a little bit more spicy.
no. I did stand up for a living for 5 years. I didn't cuss not one time on stage.
You're Bill Cosby.
No. I'm not in jail right now.
No,
And guess what?
we're not saying you're that Bill Cosby. We're saying your style is Bill Cosby. That is a style. Yes, that style works. That's definitely a style that works.
It does. So don't say it can't happen. It can. I'm not saying it can't happen. It's individual, is what I'm trying to say. You're right. But you're saying that because I said that it's a lack of vocabulary, you disagree. And I get it. Because you're saying, well, if you're going to be funny, you got to drop a word here or there. Now, listen, I have to go back and do a retraction. You're right. Robin is alive. I'm sorry. I got bad intel.
Yes, please.
But I still don't like how it's started. We go on the break.
Sir, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way we've been having our Monday morning meetings.
A little uncomfortable?
Well, extremely uncomfortable with meeting in your bathroom, sir, while you're in the tub.
Well, I'm wearing a tie.
I can see that, sir.
Over the weekends, I play ball with the kids, do yard work, and play tennis, so by Monday, my muscles are very sore. Spending all day in a hot tub's the only thing that helps.
Have you tried?
Wrapping myself in cabbage leaves? Yes, I have.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of Tiger Balm pain-relieving patches.
Tiger Balm, a little jar with a tiger on it?
Yeah, right. Tiger Balm, it's been around for about 100 years.
Jinkies.
And now Tiger Balm comes in these neat pain relief patches.
Could you hand me that duck there?
You just stick the patch on where it hurts. Same Tiger on the package.
Uh-huh.
And Tiger Balm's pain relief patches are very fast-acting and long-lasting, so we wouldn't have to meet in your bathroom every Monday.
And I'd be less pruny, and your report wouldn't be in the microwave.
What?
I dropped your report in the tub, so I put it in the dryer, but it caught fire, so my wife doused it with water and put it in the microwave. Let me just go grab it.
No, don't get up, sir.
Oops, sorry. Sitting back down.
Long-lasting, fast-acting, pain-relieving Tiger Balm patch. Works where it hurts.
I'm David Axterby of Long Island Telecom. We are your cellular superstore. We have the best in no-contract cellular on every carrier in the United States. We also do portable MiFi units, home phone service. We could beat your cable company at their own game by providing you very inexpensive TV, and we are a Sirius XM dealer as well. We can create a website for you, give you a special corporate email, and we do credit card processing. 631-833-967.
Round 3.
Hey, we're back. We are back. This is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. and every Sunday at 9 a.m. And we also still have the lunch game special popping. It's a super success. I'm glad people are tuning in to get that $20 and me and Gary go pay for their lunch. And we also have my co-host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man, from Determined Women of Destiny. And you can catch her right here on Rudy Radio.
Yes, you can.
Tell them how they can catch you, girl.
And if you miss me on Rudy Radio, you can always catch me every Thursday at 7 p.m. And if you are a female entrepreneur, you would like for me to showcase and highlight what you do, put your name in the comments. I will contact you and I will have you on my show. I would love to have you on my show.
Yeah. And don't forget,
what?
It's Noel Epps' 50th birthday.
Oh,
holla at your boy.
Are we going
I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it, girl.
Are we going to hear this the whole year that you turned 50?
Listen, truth be told, February 1st, 2019, I had a stroke. And I'm here to talk about it. So yes,
that's right.
I reached 50 years old. I'm going to talk about it.
You better. You better. You know, women get mad at me because they say, why do you always tell your age, Yvonne? Women don't tell their age. And the fact that I lived to see 22, I was shocked. So I hear you. In July, I will be 60, and that's all y'all gonna hear. A chick is 60, run around here not looking like it. So
you know that good black don't crack. That's what they say.
No,
that good
absolutely
black don't
not.
crack.
Absolutely not. I'm running around here not even trying to look like 60. And I'm gonna tell you, you really don't look 50. You look more like 70. No, I'm only kidding. I would not. If I saw you, I would not say he's 50. So you keeping it together. Hold on.
I'm trying. So let's discuss today's topic. Today's topic is, besides losing weight, these are the top 5 resolutions you make and you know damn well you are not about to follow.
You just gotta cuss at these people, don't you?
You just know damn well you ain't gonna follow it. Number 5, you say you leaving, but you ain't going nowhere. You don't need a resolution to leave.
Nope. You ain't going nowhere.
Number 4, you said you're gonna stop cussing. You got these kids running around this house. You done stumped your toe on the corner of that bed. You don't know. You woke up cussing. You got number 3?
I got number 3. And this is the one that I think aggravates me more than I'm going to lose weight this year. This year, I'm going to save some money.
Oh, man. And they give you that whole chart.
What cracks me up is what you been doing as an adult. You ain't saving nothing. You just spending every dime. You just waiting for Friday. What do you mean you're going to start saving money? You don't start saving money. You save money. It cracks me up. And yeah, that chart.
They give you that whole chart.
Like if you save for January, $2 for February, $3 for March.
Yes. And I get to week 10 and I'm like, damn!
It's done. It's done. It is done. It's done. But I want to encourage people who do want to do that chart. It is really good.
It is good.
It is. And okay, instead of let's not beat them up. I'm going to give you, that's right, not I'm going to. I'm going to give you, IMMO. I'm going to give you a way to help you. And it's just not for the new year. Uncle Sam gets his taxes before you get your check. Am I correct?
Yes.
And those of us that go to church and they tithe, God gets his percent, 10%. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now you have your check. Uncle Sam has hit it. You've been blessed to have that job, so you've been a blessing, and you've paid your tithes, your 10%. Take out 10% and put it in a jar. Don't even put it in the bank. Put it in a jar. And label the jar something you want to do. If it's a vacation, if it's a pair of shoes, for me it's always shoes. If it's a pair of shoes, if it's you just want to start your IRA, whatever it is, take that jar, put the name of what you want on that jar to accomplish, and put 10% of your earnings every week, every 2 weeks, bi-monthly, however you get paid, and put it in that jar, no matter how little or how big it is. And that is your way to help you to save money. But don't say you're going to start saving money because it's a new year.
Truth be told,
I'm listening.
With COVID running around here, it's a little bit easier to save money.
Yeah, because you're not going out.
There's no bars, there's no, there's limited dinner places. Like, it's easier to save money. But let me tell you what my little scissor is doing. That's my daughter. I call her little scissor because she's all about this women's empowerment and black empowerment, and she's 14 years old.
Okay, so why you call her scissor? What you?
Because you don't know the singer SZA?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my daughter. My man is your man. That singer that she sings that song. Okay. But if you listen to SZA's album, there's a lot about women empowerment.
Oh, okay.
And my daughter's all over women empowerment.
Good.
So let me tell you what little SZA's been doing around here.
Okay.
She has gotten everything that we store coins in. Pennies, whatever we store coins in. The car, and she put them in this bucket. And she went to the bank and cashed all these pennies and coins in. Now I'm talking about 10 to 15 years worth of pennies and coins. She's got $40 out of all those pennies. And she put them in her little bank account.
You want to laugh? And I know my niece Jamaica going to be listening, so I'm going to talk. Jamaica, remember that time you and I had no money? And Grandma, who's my mother, had all them pennies? and grandma gave us those pennies and we didn't say nothing and we ran and cashed them pennies in, both of us was able to pay a bill off that pennies.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. So you out here talking about you're going to save money as your New Year's resolution, knowing you about to go, especially men, knowing you about to go trick this money. You know you about to go trick this money. You know you ain't saving no money.
I'm telling you, get that jar and just take 10% and throw it in.
And like Yvonne said, you should have been saving money.
Hello?
You shouldn't be talking about New Year's Day, you're going to save money. Mm-hmm. You should have been saving money, especially with this COVID.
And especially if you're an adult. We're not always going to be young people. That's why they have an IRA. One day, you do not want to have to look up and you're the greeter at Walmart. And honestly, that's a fear of mine.
Well,
I don't want to be the greeter at Walmart. Now, ain't nothing wrong with being the greeter at Walmart, but I don't want to be the greeter at Walmart because I didn't take care of my finances.
But let's be honest. Living in New York,
it's hard.
It's saving money.
Yeah.
I know we got viewers who's listening and watching in different states. Mm-hmm. But living in New York
or Long Island, it's difficult.
It's so hard.
That's why I'm moving.
It's so hard.
That's why
saving money is not the easiest thing out here.
And that's why I'm retiring to Joburg. My retirement spot is going to be Johannesburg, Africa. I'm out.
I thought you said Jailbird. I was like, what?
No, Joburg.
Oh, okay.
And what I do, as far as radio and stuff, if I leave now, I'll be a multi-millionaire. That's the biggest thing popping right now in Joburg.
Okay, so what's the cost of living in Johannesburg?
Well, if you take $100,000 US dollars to Johannesburg, you got about a good 20 years of living if you use it right.
100,000.
Yeah, because okay, so if you want to take that 100,000 from here and buy a house in South Africa, it's going to look like a mausoleum. Absolutely. You're going to have spiral staircases. You're going to have mosaic tile floors. You're going to have
it's just you. You don't need all that.
You don't tell me what I need.
That's a lot of cleaning up, girl.
No, that's why you have somebody cleaning.
And they don't go cleaning all the rooms.
I don't need to clean nothing. I will have somebody cleaning that house.
Oh,
don't tell me what I don't need.
I'm sorry.
I don't work like a dog.
Like that. Pardon me.
Listen, I don't work like a dog for these last 60 years. Don't tell me what I need.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Excuse me. I didn't know you was balling like that. Listen, I know I ain't having a maid no time soon. So that's why I'm trying to keep these knees in order so I can mop under the table and stuff. That's why right now, I'm trying to keep these knees right just so I can clean. So when you go walk up in here, you don't have nothing to talk about when you come up in Noel's house. Because you know you come up here right away. She said, "Ooh,
his house.
The whole house smells funny."
No, that's the reason why I'm saving, and I didn't have to wait until the new year to do it because I don't have a maid now.
Okay.
Okay, but if I go to Johannesburg and buy that $100,000 mausoleum, yes, I'll be able to afford one. And see, you're thinking about a man and you're thinking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm talking about these women live off of like $100 US. And that if you gave them $100 bill, oh my goodness, they'll probably quit the job because they got money now.
Do you know how many African men gonna be knocking at your door?
The same amount that knock at my door now.
No. Here you are, American black woman.
Yes.
You talk about living in a mausoleum.
Yes. Okay. I don't live in a mausoleum now, but
do you know how many Raychon Acapulco's is gonna be knocking at your door?
Do you know how many Akbar Liebers knock at my door now? Okay. So, yeah, because African
I see these are flip-flops in your closet.
Listen, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem. See, African men like women with stuff. And I got stuff, and I'm, Let us get back to. We got to go to break. You always in my
be in there with
business.
goats in your backyard.
Listen, I don't mind goats in my backyard because I like fresh killed goats, baby. Let's go to break. Let's go to break. I'm sick of you. Break.
Nature's spring water, naturally refreshing, naturally thirst quenching. Fresh spring water, purified. Nature's spring water, oh so right. Nature's spring water, oh so right.
Round 4.
Oh, good people, we are back. You are listening to He Said, She Said. I am your host, Yvonne, the Motivated Man from Determined Women of Destiny. Please check my show out on Rudy Radio and also every Thursday night at 7 p.m. on Facebook. My co-host is Noel, the crazy Epps, and his show is Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. You can listen to him every Wednesday, 6:30, and every Sunday, 9 o'clock. And they have the lunchtime special, so make sure you check him out and try to get that lunchtime special because he's paying $20.
We paying for a lot of people's lunch.
So that's
a lot of people's lunch.
That's good. And the only
they
thing,
like it.
And the only thing you got to do is listen.
That's all you got to do is listen. You don't have to put no money in.
That's
nothing.
it.
Just listen.
Just listen, and that's a good thing because it works, both ways. You get your $20, he gets his listeners. Everybody happy. We are talking about the top 5 things we don't want you to be saying that is going to be your New Year's resolution because you know you ain't going to do. Now, let me explain what a resolution is. To resolve. That is to put into thought something that you're going to change. Now, number 5 was, I'm finally going to break up with him or her. You ain't changing that. You ain't going nowhere.
Changing that.
That ain't a resolution. Okay. Now, number 4 was, what's number 4? No, what's number 4?
You said you was going to stop cussing.
Right. And you
got all these baby kids running around the house. You ain't stop cussing.
Listen, he's a baby kid. You're not going to stop cussing. We're not saying for you not to. We're encouraging you to try that.
I'm not.
Don't make it your New Year's resolution.
Number 3
was saving money. What makes you want to start January 1st to save money? Ain't you been working the rest of the year?
Yeah.
And even if you weren't, and I understand with COVID, a lot of people have lost their jobs. I got it. And saving is hard. And living on Long Island in New York, it is very expensive. Uncle Sam takes his money first. If you're a tither, you pay 10% to the church. Pay 10% to you. Oh, well, I ain't got it. You didn't have it when Uncle Sam snatched it either, but he took it. So you're just going to have to bite the bullet and put that 10% away because you're going to have to save for a rainy day. You have to. My grandmother left here 103 years old.
God bless her.
I'll say about 6 months before she died, she pulled me down and she said, Vaughn, I want you to take $40 and put it in the bank for me because I'm saving for a rainy day. I said, Granny, all the rain has already happened in your life. You ain't got nothing but sunshine. And she said to me, you never know what's going to happen. At 103, she was still saving. Come on, people. This isn't a New Year's resolution. This is a life resolution. You don't have to wait until the 1st. Number 2. Ooh.
Besides losing weight, these are the top 5 resolutions you make. And you know damn well you ain't going to keep.
That's right.
Number 2.
Is it you or me? Is you?
It's me.
I get number 1. All right.
Number 2.
Okay.
You said you want to be a nicer person. You know you are a miserable person. You know you're a Debbie Downer. you know that you can't help but be a pessimistic person. Nobody likes being around you. Your aura's just funky. Your energy is just funky. You ain't all of a sudden gonna be this ray of sunshine on January 2nd. You're going back to your ways. You know you cannot maintain this positive energy because you are a Debbie Downer, a miserable Melissa.
Okay. I like the fact that people don't want to be a Debbie Downer or a miserable Melissa. And
I like the fact they recognize it.
You do not have to wait until January 1st. Okay. What I do need you to do is absolutely work on your behavior. And don't, do it now. Please do it now. Come
on. You can't be a miserable Melissa on January 31st. December 31st. December 31st, and then all of a sudden, you are changed. No! I'm alive. I got great energy. I'm a nice person. No, you was miserable. You was born this way. Miserable people are the absolute worst to be around. I cannot stand somebody who's just mad for no reason.
But they can always change if they put their mind to it.
I work with this girl.
Uh-oh.
This girl just keeps a little nasty scowl on her face for absolutely no reason. There is no reason for you to be this miserable.
You don't know that. You don't know.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. We was working during COVID. She is blessed to have a job.
Right.
She got a car. Listen, there's a lot of people who have reasons to be upset and miserable out here. There's a lot of reasons.
And we can say that. We really can. When I hear people complaining, I shake my head too, because I'm like, if you woke up this morning, you know, and you're complaining like that, because we got a killer out here in our air. We don't know how we get it, and once we get it, we pray that it leaves, and that we don't have to leave, and it's in our body and it takes us out of here. So I get it. Unfortunately, some people don't know what happiness is. Some people don't know what life is without complaining. So what we're going to tell you to do in the new year, get some happiness. Because miserable people make other people miserable. And we ain't trying to be miserable because you are.
No, you can't be around me with all that misery. You take that foolishness somewhere else. See, I like to laugh. I like to talk. I'm a gregarious man, My birthday is New Year's. I'm turning 50. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have people out here bringing me down. I'm already mad. I can't have the party. I'm already upset at that.
Didn't I tell you after the show, I'm going to tell you how to have this party? So why don't you just calm down? Now, everybody's like, well, I wonder what she going to tell him. Well, if you ain't invited, you won't know, okay? And we don't want you to know, because if you don't get invited, then you're going to be very upset.
Everybody's invited, as far as I'm concerned. Especially if I can invite you and not have you here.
Not COVID, unless you want to do it by Zoom. And they get to see what everybody else is doing in your house. Yeah. We don't want you to say, oh, well, this year I'm gonna be a better person. Again, you could have started that. You could have started that September 1st. You could have started January 1st. If you really wanted to start being a better person, you would have done it and wouldn't have said anything. And all of a sudden we would have said, oh my goodness, miserable Melissa is looking like the dark cloud over her is lifted,
Nobody wants that negative energy.
We know
nobody wants
change.
That negative. Listen, here's the truth. All right, real talk.
Okay.
We all have problems.
Yeah.
All of us. Nobody's immune to a problem. It's about how you handle the problem. And guess what, people? Your problem at home is not your problem, the people's problem at work. Ooh. Your problem at home is not them people's problem on the LIE, on the Southern State. Keep them problems at home. I had somebody come to work the other day, tell me, oh no, I'm not in the mood. I had some issues at home. Well, guess what? I'm in the mood. That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. Your problem at home with your wife or whatever is not my problem.
I absolutely agree. You know, too many times, you know, you go to work or you go somewhere and someone's having a bad day and then they explode their bad day on you. So my bad day now is because of your bad day, and it's like a domino effect. No, people, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Don't wait until January 1st to get a new attitude. Adopt it right now.
Yeah,
and look, well,
exactly.
there's nothing wrong with me. Well, that's the wrong attitude to have, because we all have something that we need to fix.
The fact that you recognized it.
Every last one of us. I don't know if you saw my Facebook post yesterday, and I said, y'all ain't praying for me. I believe this year is going to be a judge of character. So now it's story time with Yvonne. Talking about change, and we're going to be better. I go into the store and now I'm wearing my fro, right? And a Karen turns around and says, oh, you have an afro. Now, my father had a killer stare, so I just gave him my father a killer stare, because you're not talking to me, you're making a comment.
Wait a second. Did you say Karen?
A Karen. It was a Karen. It was a Karen. So as she's standing there looking at me, I'm looking at her. She finally turns around. Now I'm in Nordstrom, so you know how these Karens are acting. And I go to the register to return my item.
Time out. Hold on. There's part of the story we got to highlight now. You said you went to Nordstrom with an afro.
Nordstrom, yes.
With an afro.
With an afro.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Yes.
Angela, go ahead, Angela.
Okay, that's right. Fist up in the air. I don't care. Anyway, the lady helped me out very nice. I said, thank you so much for expediting this for me. I really appreciate it. Karen comes back and says, oh, so somebody gets a thank you. I said, well, what you said was a comment, not a compliment. And you don't get a thank you for a comment. And what makes you think that you can comment on my hair? Does anybody comment of yours? Absolutely not. Okay, I get ready to leave, and she's still talking. Her daughter does what you said, needs to stop cussing, and says, D, Ma, you're embarrassing us. I turn and I say to the daughter, thank you, darling. And the mother turns beet red. I walk out the store and I say, God, I really should have closed my mouth, but I thank you so much. That could have went far left, and you let me go far right. I'm changing up in here.
So you picked before New Year's to become a nicer person.
Well, I've been working on me for a while, and my anger is one of those things, because my anger is a 5-alarm fire, and there's never an extinguisher around to put me out. That's why I try not to get mad. So yeah. I started that, it just wasn't this year. It was a couple years, but I'm getting better. I'm really getting better. But I saw what was wrong with me. The reason why when people say, I'm going to be nice or I'm going to change for the new year, they don't see what's wrong with that. We see it.
At least if they say they're going to be a nicer person for the New Year's, let's take the positive. At least they recognize they're a jackass. At least they recognize it. At least they recognize it. They know there's an issue and they need to fix it with the New Year's resolution. Now, like you said, this could have been done September 1st.
Yeah. Now, this is my question. The miserable Melissa at your job?
Yes.
Does she know she's miserable?
Oh, my God.
Does she know she's miserable?
That's a good question.
Maybe.
I think she don't think anything's wrong with how she moves. I think she thinks...
This is my next question. As big as your mouth is and all that fecal matter you be talking, why you ain't never said to her why you
listen to me? Because I'm a supervisor. I'm a supervisor. So I can't act like, a regular employee.
Right.
But it takes every muscle in my jaw not to snap.
But wait a minute.
It takes every muscle in my jaw.
You're a supervisor. You can pull her to the side and hit her on the chin with her attitude.
No.
Yes,
I'm not moving like that. I got a tactic with her, but I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes.
All right.
I got a tactic with her, but I can't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I gotta move differently with her.
I've been a supervisor before, and I have had to tell people your behavior and your breath smell like a sewer. I need you to change.
Lord have mercy.
Your breath and your attitude both.
That needs part of the New Year's resolution too. Brush them teeth.
Can we? How you have bad breath and we got masks on?
Brush them tongue. Brush the roof of your mouth.
Even better. How you have bad breath and it's holiday season and there's mints everywhere? When I saw that on Facebook, I hollered.
Candy canes.
Yes.
Candy canes everywhere.
Yes. So what we want you to do, we're not telling you don't do it. We want to encourage you to be a better person. But just don't give lip service. I'm going to be a better person. Okay. We need you to write down on a piece of paper exactly what the issue is and how you're going to change it. Because you may not know, but ask me or no. We'll tell you what your issue is because we got to deal with it.
That's the other thing too. Stop that writing down on a piece of paper stuff because you done lost the piece of paper by January 4th. You don't know where this piece of paper's at. So that gives you a reason to not follow through on your resolution. Because you say you don't forget. You know the rest. You don't need the piece of paper.
No, we want you to take a piece of paper, write it down. We want you to put it in your dashboard. We want you to put it in your mirror in the bathroom. We want you to put it in your office. We want you to put it on your pillow. We want you to put it on your phone as a screensaver because we want you to change that funky attitude.
That's not a bad idea.
Funky attitude, Felicia. Yeah, funky attitude, Felicia. I'm sick of you. Funky attitude, Frank got to go. You know, I'm gonna develop an app for folks that got a funky attitude. Now I'm upset. Let's go to break because I got a funky attitude now. We'll be right back.
Years ago, the family doctor was someone who came to your home. And while that practice has faded into memory, there is someone who keeps the tradition of personal health care alive. Your local Health Mart pharmacist knows you by name, not by refill number. Stop by your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy and see how the tradition of personal health care lives on. Visit healthmart.com for the location near you. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hi, I'm Dan O'Shea, Executive Director for Maureen's Haven Homeless Outreach. It is our mission to support the homeless in our community. We provide an emergency winter shelter program, a day center, and support services to help the homeless in our community. With your help, we can continue to provide services so critically needed to the homeless in our community. Please visit www.maureen'shaven.org or call us at 631-727-683.
Welcome back to He Said, She Said on Rudy Radio. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man, and yes, I'm still laughing from the break. And my co-host is Noel Epps. My show is Determined Women of Destiny. You can hear it on Rudy Radio. Or if you miss it on Rudy Radio, every Thursday, 7 p.m., you can catch it on Facebook. Noel's show is Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. You can catch him every Wednesday, 6:30, or every Sunday, 9 a.m. And you better tune in for that lunchtime special because you're going to ball out with $20 for lunch.
Yeah.
We are talking about the 5 top things we don't want you to open your mouth to say you're going to do in 2021 because we know you ain't getting it done.
That's a whole fact.
And everybody who, listens to my show or you've seen, my video clips, that's my saying. 2021, we're going to get it done. These are the things we know you're not getting it done. So we don't want you to say it. And, we don't want you to say nothing about your weight. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Everybody says that. So number 5 is
that's
you
right.
say you leaving, but you're not going anywhere.
Ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. If you leave him, surprise us. Just surprise us. We want to be surprised. Yeah.
Number 4, you say you're going to stop cussing. You got 4 or 5 kids running around here. You done stumped your toes somewhere. You done burnt the rice. You ain't going to stop cussing.
That's another thing. Just surprise us. Surprise us with your growth.
Yeah.
Just surprise us.
Number 3, saving money. very hard to do living in New York. But if you can't do it, you can't do it. But hey, you don't need to tell us that don't need to be your resolution. Hey, we all know that little chart goes around. We all know that little chart goes around.
Once again, surprise us. Just pull up. Just pull up with that new car. Ooh, girl, you got a new car? I was saving for it. Ooh, that's a nice mink. I was saving for it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Number 2.
Be a nicer person. Be a nicer person.
Can we just start
today?
You
were miserable, Melissa. You know you were Debbie Downer. And what was the other one you said?
Funky attitude, Felicia or Frank.
You know that's who you are. Yeah. Like you said, surprise us.
Yeah, surprise us and just be nice. Well,
just be nice. Oh my
goodness. She's so nice today. Just turn a new leaf. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. And this, the number 1 is my pet peeve. I'ma learn something new. Well, what the hell you been learning up until now?
I always say, and this is part of me being a coach.
Oh God.
I always say this. The minute you stop learning is the minute you start dying.
That's right. That's
okay?
Right.
The minute you stop learning is the minute you start dying. Because you always have room to learn.
And to learn from other people.
Learn from other people.
That's right.
You may learn what not to do.
Hello.
From another person. You may learn what to do. You may learn what not to do.
Somebody listening, that's right.
Okay.
But you always should have a continual burst of energy when it is learning. I can't believe when people say, I'm going to learn something new. And I was like, maybe you should have learned to not say that. Because what you're telling me is, up until this point, your brain has been stagnant.
Yeah, well, listen, again, surprise us.
That's right.
Surprise us.
Walk up to me and say, merci beaucoup. Oh, you done learned some French. All right. Yes. Walk up to me and say, I understand why now my behavior is the way it is, because there's a part in the brain called the amygdala, and that's where your thoughts and your emotions live together. And that's why sometimes you can't pull them apart. Oh, girl, you've been working on yourself. Yes. I want to hear old boy say, guess what? That 89 Chevy Chevette that's been in my backyard, I finally fixed the catalytic converter. Well, all right, sir, all right. Just do it. Just do it. Yes. Just show me. Show me. This is what we're trying to say to you. Close your mouth. And just do it.
I'm not going to say close your mouth. I'm going to say be open for advice. Be open for advice. Be open to learning. Just be open. A lot of people are not open and they're closed-minded. Sometimes, like my girl from RJ Academy, Ryan, she is killing it in the math world. She came up with a new way to learn math. Now, the reason she came up with this new way to learn math was she saw kids being bored by math. So I told her, keep pushing because you're thinking outside of the box. And teachers, older teachers especially, didn't think it could be done. Guess what? This girl's about to be in Forbes magazine. She's about to be highlighted in Forbes magazine for her new style of math. She got a whole curriculum. She's an author, the whole 9 yards, and the girl is 35 years old.
And that's wonderful. I didn't mean keep your mouth shut to say don't listen to other people. What I meant by keep your mouth shut is roll in silence when you're going to make a change. Because as soon as you open your mouth up, you have now opened the door to judgment. I'm going to lose weight in the new year. And here it is July and you done put on 20 pounds. Girl, I thought you was going to lose weight. I'm going to leave him or her this year. And for her, you're pregnant with baby number 6. I thought you was going to leave him.
Well, this is why it's beautiful to be a guy like Noel Epps. Because Noel Epps could give a damn about your judgment. I could care less. I'm the big pretty. Yeah, this. I always tell people this ain't normal fat. I'm the big pretty. Okay, so this ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna worry about me tearing down no doors to get out. You know, that's not me.
Because this is radio. I just fell out when he said that. I just fell out. Well, you know what? Since we're talking about what you shouldn't do, one thing I want y'all to do: can you embrace who you are?
Yes.
That's what. Instead of making all these resolutions, why don't you resolve to just embrace you?
Embrace who you are. Now we're not
saying we want to change. Of course, I want my hips to be slimmer, but I embrace my hips. I embrace my chunkiness.
Yes.
You know?
And nobody's saying that you shouldn't be open to change. You shouldn't be open to self-improvement. But, you know, you should also be comfortable in your own skin.
Absolutely. And if you're not comfortable in your own skin, you cannot be comfortable with somebody else.
That's the whole entire fact.
You cannot, because if you don't treat yourself well, you're not going to treat me well.
You got to love yourself before you can love others, right? That's what they say, right?
So if there's anything we want y'all to do for the new year, love you. Just love you. Just love on you. Love on you. Mm-hmm. Someone texted me today and said, "Hey, Yvonne, I saw your Motivation Monday post. Is that your hair?" Well, even if I bought it, yes, it's my hair.
If you bought it, okay, yeah, I can go with that. You have the receipt.
Right. So the thing is, I've always embraced my natural hair. I always said I'm happy to be nappy. My family's always heard me say that. And once again, I'm embracing it. I'm just embracing it different with the fro. And I haven't had a fro since I was about 16. So this is like really kind of exciting. But I'm embracing my hair. You'll see another style, but I'm embracing it. I'm embracing everything about me because, listen, at the end of the day, it's me, and me.
That's all you got at the end of the day. Yes. All you got is you at the end of the day.
And before anybody says, well, no, you got Marie and the kids, and God forbid something happens and all that's taken away, Noel still has to deal with Noel.
Yep, that's a whole fact. Now, listen, I know my wife is LeBron James around here. So listen to me. You and Rudy gonna have to come here and get me because I'll be huddled up in the corner with a 3-foot beard, smelling awful. I'm telling you right now, I'll be here smelling awful.
So we want you to go first then. We want you to go first. Because we don't want you to have a 3-foot beard. And we want you to wash. We want you to wash all of that.
I'm gonna be huddled up in the corner. I'm telling you right now, I'll be huddled up in the corner. Y'all have to peel me off or something. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be huddled up in the corner. I'll be so distraught. I ain't gonna not act.
Now you said LeBron James, and I've always been inspired by him because when Trump ripped him apart, LeBron didn't come back. You know how he came back? He opened up a school with free tuition, and when you graduated, you went to college for free. That's
and how you come back. Went to college. Listen, when you a boss and you moving the right way,
that's how you clap back.
The foolishness.
Listen, I always told my daughter this one thing. Ignorance needs no response. So if I don't respond, it's ignorant. Let it go.
That's a whole entire fact. And that's something I work on every day. Because I love responding to ignorance. And that's partially because I'm entertained by it. So I like to hear the foolishness. So it goes back to the resolution is don't be your resolution should not be I'm going to start learning. Right. I'm going to start learning. You should have been learning.
Right.
You should build on the learning that you already have.
What you can say is I'm going to add to my language library and I'm going to add French to it. You know. You don't speak French now.
Other language. I'm adding Ebonics to mine.
I think you already have a PhD in that, and you're splitting some of them Ebonic verbs. So, no, I mean, if somebody wants to learn French, you're not learning anything new. You're adding to, because you're always learning. You know, it's always when you open up your eyes each day, is another chance to learn something new.
Yep. And again, the minute you stop learning,
you die.
Is the minute you start dying.
One of my favorite speakers says it best. Many people already are dead at 25. It's just that their body stops at 70. Can you imagine? You stop living at 25 because life knocked you down. What we want you to understand is these resolutions don't make it better for you. And when you don't follow through, you get all messed up in the head. You think you failed. We want you to succeed this year. We want in 21 you get it done. Set yourself up to succeed, not to fail. Not to fail. Not at all. We want y'all to make it because y'all got to listen to both our shows because we want to make it.
That's right. And Noel is turning 50.
That's right.
Noel is turning 50. I need everybody to win. Listen, we've had enough misery through 2020. We have enough people dying, enough people sick. We've had enough of that. It's time to move forward. I'm talking everybody.
I got a moving
white, black, Asian, everybody. We got to move forward.
I got a moving van. The first stop is going to be 600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Then the next stop is going to be 2020. And then we're going to throw COVID in the back seat. And we're calling 16 Pennsylvania Avenue, 2020 and COVID right out the door. You got to go. You got to go.
And let's just move. Let's just move forward. We can only go up from here. Let's be honest. We can only go up from here. Right?
That is it. Keep it.
We can only go forward from here.
You cannot hit a moving target. It's almost impossible. So if you keep moving, you're not going to be hit with, oh my goodness, I'm miserable. Misery can't hit somebody that's always moving. Misery is something that comes upon you when you're sitting down doing nothing. So get up and do something. And don't say it's your New Year's resolution. Just say I'm going to do something new because I need to. Now that was free. The next one going to cost y'all.
Hey, just know this. The resolution is a money maker for the government. They play on that word resolution. Guess what you're about to see on TV right now? Guess what you're about to see on TV right now?
Every gym possible.
Every gym commercial, every Nickerderm commercial. You're about to see all that foolishness on TV right now. So they play on the resolution.
They know.
They play on the resolution. It's a big money maker. People, I'm telling you people, be smart. Be smart. And just be positive. Let's try to be positive this year.
And take a moment. What you can do before the first, because we got a couple of days, since you want to do something for the first, sit down and really think about you and where you want your life to go. That's what you can do. Do that. Do that. Just sit down and think about you. Noel's going to be 50. I know he's going to be thinking about a lot of stuff because 50 definitely changes your mind. I've been 50 and I know. Yeah. And now we got to go.
Before we go, happy birthday to LeBron James. Happy birthday to Mike Haynes. Happy birthday to T. Haynes. Happy birthday to Carolyn Devine. Happy birthday to Yolanda Williams. Happy birthday to Beth DeSantis. Happy birthday to my beautiful sister-in-law, Katya Justy.
Wonderful. Happy birthday, Jamaica McDuffie. Happy birthday, Gerard Poole. Happy birthday, Alicia Poole. Happy birthday, Marie Poole. I got some folks that's happy birthday to. Oh, so happy birthday to all of you. Enjoy. We got to get out of here. We've been talking too much. Y'all got too much free stuff. You want some more, you better hit me up because you know I'm a life coach. We want to thank you for listening to He Said, She Said. Again, I'm Yvonne, the Motivated Man from Determined Women of Destiny. This crazy man over here who's turning 50 is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports at Noel Epps.
Yes.
We want you to know we thank you. Hugs, smooches, and daps. You have made us the #1 show on Rudy Radio. We couldn't have done it without you. And we thank you. We want you to come back again next week and join us. Make sure that you leave all your comments below. Like and share the show. Ooh, I'm a poet and I know. This has been He Said, She Said, powered by Rudy Radio, Rude Rangers Entertainment. Our creative director is Rudy J. Breedy.
Rudy! Hey!
Listen, y'all have a blessed new year. And we will be back in 2021 and we gonna get it done. Peace and blessings.